Today's story features the gorgeous and talented Christina Aguilera and Cher, starring in the 2010 musical called Burlesque. Now, before we start, I want to premise by saying I absolutely loved this story as a kid, although I had no business watching it as a kid. Still in my list of favorite movies of all time. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did recording and editing. I'm still trying to figure out what my niche is for this channel, but then for now, I'll simply share what I enjoy. And guys, sometimes I get unhinged as I keep going, so please pardon my language when I slip up. Anyways, thanks for being here and let's get into it. So our story opens in a small town in Iowa, where Ali, a waitress with big dreams and bigger talents, finally has had enough of living unnoticed. She packs her suitcase and boards a one-way trip to Los Angeles, determined to chase the spotlight that had always existed only in her imagination. She finally makes it there and settles into a new apartment. We see her attempt to write a postcard, seemingly halted because she's got no one to write to. Ali spends days and nights searching for auditions, starving for a break for someone to give her a chance. Until one evening, her attention is immediately captured by a beautiful woman. She notices the place the woman stands, which is glittering with lights and booming music spilling from this place. A club on Sunset Boulevard. A massive sign glows burlesque. Curiosity takes over. Ali steps inside and in an instant she is mesmerized. The stage is alive with glamorous dancers, sparkling costumes, and fierce confidence. This isn't a strip club, she's told. It's a sensual theater, attitude and artistry, and pure electricity. And at the center of it all is Tess, the legendary performer turned owner of the club.
Everyone is buying. Put your money in my hand.
Guys, I want to pause here and say that if you are still watching this, then this is probably your kind of movie. So do subscribe and leave a comment and also maybe go watch this. You really should. It's truly an experience. I haven't seen a burlesque show personally before, but I would really love to someday. Anyways, back to it. Ali watches with wide eyes, heart thumping, mesmerized. She knows this is where she belongs. She has a very pleasant first meeting with Jack, the charming bartender, and he directs her to Tess for a job. But Tess brushes her off. It's terrible timing as they are having money issues. The club doesn't need another dancer, and especially not another dreamer. But Ali isn't here to take no for an answer. She forces her way backstage and grabs a tray and starts working the floor. Her persistence pays off when she gets hired eventually as a waitress. Even then, all she wants is that stage. During her shifts and after, she studies the steps, every beat, every costume change, memorizing the routines and the art of burlesque itself. I promise this movie made me fall in love with burlesque and I don't really understand what it is up to this day, but then it's very fascinating. Okay, let's jump back into it. And so she makes all of this progress not without enemies though, particularly Nikki, the club's star dancer. More on that later. The club's future isn't as bright as it seems though. Tess and her ex-husband slash business partner are drowning in debt, and a wealthy developer, Marcus, is circling the property like a shark, ready to buy the club and turn their world into luxury condos. Tess refuses to give up her life's work and shuts down the offer. Ali goes home that night to a trashed apartment due to a break-in. Visibly shaken, she goes to Jack's place and he offers to house her for the night. He even offers his phone for her to call anyone, to call home perhaps. But Ali doesn't have anyone to call. Her mother passed on when she was only 7 years old.
I don't have anyone.
She stays over and makes breakfast the next day. Jack, secretly checking her out, has a thing for her already. She asks about a picture with a lady she notices on the counter, thinking it's his sister, to which he answers no, that's his fiancée. Ali is shocked.
You straight?
She'd assumed he was gay. She tries to leave immediately in the pouring rain, but Jack dissuades her. Tess discovers one of the lead dancers is pregnant and so begins auditions for a replacement. Ali takes this opportunity and forces Tess to give her a chance. She finally manages to convince her, almost begging to death, till Tess finally gives her the job. So Ali finally gets to start her career as a burlesque performer. Her dedication very visible everywhere. Tess is still unsure if Ali is the right fit. They have a bit of a bonding moment though when Tess helps Ali with her makeup. Jack pressures Ali to get her own place due to her messiness. He then receives news not long after from his long distance fiancée who needs to extend her trip 3 more months. This means he actually will need Ali to stay to help out with the rent. They come to an agreement on the splits and she moves in officially. They have this flirty brother, sister, potential soulmate vibe and it gives this sweet tingling feeling to watch their banter. Meanwhile, Tess has received a notice if she's unable to pay off her double mortgage and debts, she's going to lose the club within a month. Nikki, the problematic star, is about to go on stage when Tess notices she's been drinking. She orders Nikki to go home and tells a reluctant Ali to take her place.
She can't dance my part.
Oh, yeah, she can and she will.
During their performance on stage, Nikki sneaks into the audio space and sabotages their performance by cutting the record off. You see, the performers dance and lip sync to records, so without the actual music playing, they'll look like fools on stage. Little does she know, Ali has a pretty powerful fucking voice. This is Christina Aguilera we are talking about. Hello. And so Ali takes the stage and oh boy, she saves the night and receives a standing ovation. She wows everyone and especially Tess. Now that greedy Marcus is standing in the corner eyeing her like a piece of meat. He sees her and he has to have her. Tess rearranges the show around Ali, who she views as her club savior, the fire they'd been missing, what she needs to finally save her club. Ali becomes the new star of burlesque, new look, new costumes, new routines, standing ovations every night, and Jack can't help falling deeper and deeper in love with her. And I suspect Ali is too. Her performances are riveting and electric, and so is their chemistry and connection, which is too hard to ignore. I'm blushing. Then Marcus swoops in, offers her a ride when Jack can't, and takes her to his house party instead. Ali is captivated by the view of his house. She learns from Marcus he has such an amazing view because he owns the air rights of the neighboring buildings, and so no one is able to build above one story because of this. And so he gets to keep his view as a result. I mean, rich people shit. Now this guy then asks her what she wants in life.
What do you want, Allie, in life?
I mean, please, sir, you just want to get in her pants. You are not Jesus. You are not coming to save her or whatever, please. Ugh. Okay, but seriously, you really have to watch some of these performances. I can't really show them on here, but I really wish I could, but I can't. Anyways, following her interaction with Marcus, jealousy is killing our baby Jack, but then he can't say it. He just complains about Marcus and what he might expect since he's gifted Ali with very expensive Louboutins. No one cares, Jack. It's either you make a move or shut the hell up. And Marcus wants her more and more. He really, really wants her. Moving on, Ali has resurrected the club. People flood the gates to watch and hear her sing. She's even featured on the LA Times, boosting Tess's motivation and belief she can save the club. Marcus again. Oh, look at him.
Snooze, you lose, pretty boy.
It seems he has other plans for her career as he's slowly introducing her to big shots in the music industry. Tess gently tells her not to trust too easily, insinuating Marcus. Ali understands but seems a bit conflicted if Tess's advice is genuine or she only wants to keep her in the club. Following this, we see one of the most intense performances in the whole show as Tess rehearses for her own number.
I'll be back, back on my feet. This is far from.
We see her pour all of her frustration, exhaustion, resilience, and willpower into this piece. Cher's voice is truly, truly unique and powerful. Again, watch the full thing if you haven't, and if you have, go watch it again. And like and subscribe. Thank you. Okay. Nikki, the former top dancer, ambushes Tess as she leaves the club to complain about a nobody stealing everything they've worked for and Tess's lack of loyalty. Tess, as expected, checks her drunk ass. Nikki quits and storms off, shouting that she slept with Tess's husband after their honeymoon. Legit reaction. Jack's petty ass picks the most useless things to fight with Ali about, her lateness, messiness, blah blah blah. But we all know he's simply boiling with jealousy. They say hurtful things to each other, but darling, we all know you guys can't take the tension. Georgia, the pregnant dancer, gets married. Jack is still having relationship issues. He and Natalie, his girlfriend, have an argument and seemingly break things off. And seemingly, I say seemingly because things are not too clear. Okay, Jack and Ali have a blast where he tells her he's finally broken things off. We all know what that means, and we see that next. Ali gives her most beautiful and sensual performance yet, a song called Bound to You. I think you can find it here on YouTube if you want to see it. Obviously impassioned and madly in love with him. All their little lovey-dovey comes to a halt when Natalie finally makes an appearance. She catches them. Well, I don't know if it's catches cause he said they'd broken up. Anyway, Ali leaves, mad and embarrassed, to Sean's place, their manager who she's gotten quite close to. Later, Jack comes looking for her but is told she's already left with Marcus. Tess has so far been unable to secure a loan to save the club. Marcus, however, has already put up models of his future plans with the club. He's going to turn it into more luxury condos. The capitalist fuck. Anyways, Ali rushes to tell Tess, who it seems thought Marcus simply wanted to buy the club and remain its owner, not to tear it down. She's stressed out, doesn't want to hear what Ali has to say. She finally gives in. They go to a neighboring apartment complex and pitch the idea of selling the club's air rights to them. You see, their property will lose value in the event Tess sells to Marcus because they won't have a view once Marcus's 10 to 20-story condos are up. He agrees the club is saved. She buys out her business partner / ex, who was Marcus's front guy. Nikki the bitch finally shows her face, seemingly repentant. Tess takes her back. Tess is relieved. My sweet Jack comes in and takes his girl back. He gives her a piece he's finished and would like for her to perform. If I hadn't mentioned earlier, Jack is a musician / songwriter. So the movie closes with this final performance, and yeah, I really don't understand why I never see such electrifying performances in the real world, say during award shows or performances. So this brings us to the end of Burlesque. If you haven't watched it, then I really hope you do. And if you have, then well, you should go watch it again. Like and subscribe, and Baaba will see you in the next one. Bye.